In this video, we will talk about the 7 reasons why you are still poor. So, before starting the video, please like this video. Do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. We would all be equal if we lived in a perfect world. However, that isn't how it works because we live in a messed up world filled with greed and sadness. Some people are born into dysfunctional families, low-income families, or a silver spoon in their mouth. As we all know, we must forge our route to riches or to becoming power for those not born into affluent or influential families. However, this video concentrates on why the rich keep getting richer while the poor keep getting poorer. Here are some reasons why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. 7. Leverage. When you use leverage, you can accomplish more with less effort. The majority of individuals are unaware of the value of leveraging their money and time, and only a select few have mastered the art of leverage. It doesn't matter if you're an employee or an employer. If you don't learn how to leverage your time and money, you'll never get ahead in life. Wealthy people, this demographic understands how leverage can make their lives easier. As an example, suppose you own a restaurant and work 10 hours every day. God blesses your business a few months later, and you have more customers than before. Because you can't be a cook and a server at the same time, you'll recruit 10 staff to handle the influx of guests. That means you are working 10 hours per day plus 10 hours per day for each of the 10 employees, totaling 110 hours per day. If you do the math, the restaurant owner is generating more money than he would have if he hadn't leveraged his time and money. The poor, leveraging their time and money makes little sense, since they believe it is cheaper to do it by themselves than hiring someone to make their lives easier. A poor person, for example, would buy lousy food to save $2. He forgets, however, that he will have to pay extra on the hospital bills because he wants to save $2 every time he goes shopping. 6. Networking. The old says, you are the average of 5 people you spend your time with. This statement is true since hanging around broke people increases your chances of becoming poor, if not dying as one. Wealthy people spend time with people who have similar ideas to them. People can't obtain information from a tiny air. They must come from somewhere, therefore, wealthy people spend time with those who can improve their lives or business. If you want to date a wealthy man or woman, for example, you must surround yourself with rich people. Spend time in the library or join a reading group if you want to be around folks who enjoy reading. Networking isn't just for those who want to be financially free, it can also be used to meet individuals in your professional sector and other areas. Ordinary people, poor individuals are unaware of the value of networking, which is why regular people spend a big chunk of their precious time with their childhood friends instead of searching for those who can teach them a thing or two. There's nothing wrong with spending time with individuals who make you happy, but you should step outside of your comfort zone and understand how others do things differently than you. What do you see when you zoom out of your life? Are you happy with your current situation? Do you think you're proud of yourself? Do you think you've made it? I'll leave it to you to decide because you know yourself better than anybody else. When people in your circle look up to you, you know you're among the wrong group. If your friends ask you questions all the time, and you feel like you have no question to ask them whatsoever, it's time to get out of that circle because you've outgrown them. It's essential always to be aware of who you spend your time with, and their value to your life. If you respect their relevance, you're in the good crowd, but don't settle for less unless you want to die poor, and leave little to nothing for your loved ones to inherit. 5. Investment. If you can't find a means to create money while you sleep, you will work until you die, Warren Buffett said. The truth be told, you can start investing with as little as $1. Investing in stocks is very effective for regular foxes. It helps them catch up with the rest of the world, financially speaking. There are numerous ways to gain money through investments, and the wealthy understand how to make the most of them. Investing isn't as tricky as Wall Street experts claim. Anyone can invest from anywhere in the world in today's digital world, depending on the type of investment that interests them. There are many different investments, so do your due diligence before putting your hard-earned money into any investment. If you feel stuck, seek professional assistance, but don't give up. It's also a good idea to diversify your investments so that if one fails, you still have the others to depend on. Also, you should never invest the money you can't afford to lose. There is a lot of risk in investing, especially in stocks and cryptocurrencies, which is why I strongly advise you to conduct thorough due diligence before purchasing a stake in any investment. 4. Debt. Many people see debts as taboo and refuse to deal with them unless they purchase liabilities such as vehicle loans, college loans, which can be beneficial or detrimental depending on the situation, home loans, and other liability loans. The wealthy understand that all successful businesses and individuals have taken, or will take out a loan at some point in their lives. The rich take out loans to increase their purchasing power. For example, if your company has $4,000 in cash and takes out a $4,000 bank loan, you now have $8,000 in purchasing power. The wealthy take out loans to improve their businesses and repay them without jeopardizing their initial investment. The poor, regular foxes take a lot of loans to enjoy, while the wealthy take a loan to expand their business or invest in other prospects. As I said, poor minds seek loans that take money from them rather than produce money for them. For instance, if you take out a car loan and utilize it to drive for Uber, this vehicle will be a valuable asset. However, taking a car loan just for the sake of possessing a car is a liability, because you are repaying a loan that does not create any income. 3. Read books. Successful people read for roughly 50 minutes every day on average. On the other hand, many unsuccessful people read 0 books per year, which is astounding. The wealthy, this set of people knows the importance of reading for success. Poor minds don't understand that you are studying someone's entire life's work from reading one book only. The poor, these folks aren't keen on reading valuable books, but they'll skim through Facebook posts and TikTok videos for hours. Reading is one of the most powerful weapons for success, since books can teach you everything you need from just a few hundred pages. 2. Taxes. The wealthy are well aware of the power of taxation. What good is it to give the IRS nearly half of your hard-earned money? If you understand books and tax rules, you will pay far less than you should because there are numerous legal ways to lower your tax rate. Knowing how to protect yourself from the IRS is usually a brilliant idea. Reading books, viewing tax-related videos, speaking with a tax professional, and other methods are the only ways to gain a thorough understanding of taxes. 1. Don't be too comfortable. You can think to yourself, why shouldn't I be at ease? Don't we work so hard to one day be satisfied? People want to be affluent to live a pleasant existence, so none of these queries are incorrect. However, we frequently misunderstand the difference between being calm and living comfortably. When you're comfy, you're in a place or situation where you're afraid to progress due to unforeseen circumstances. These people are reluctant to undertake the work they despise, because they have convinced themselves that they are incapable of doing better. Most individuals hate their jobs, but they stay in them for more than 20 years because they are too comfortable and have no gut of leaving that job they despise the most. On the other hand, living a comfortable life is when you have achieved your financial objectives. You can live a comfortable life if you are financially independent and have passive income that comes in without you doing anything. However, the hardest part is how to become financially free. The rich live a lavish life because they resolve not to settle for anything less than their desires and goals. So, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you. Thank you so much for watching.